That would be so balanced.
Uh-oh. Mind control again moves forward. The big watermelon daring somebody to go at him. Miracle coming in afterwards. Line intercept. Ice. Also up front and center. Now facing off against the gyrocopter. Everybody waiting for their moment. A Hex is out as well. Does Mind Control decide to jump? Jabs just runs at him. After lift up.
They're so split.
They need to be careful though, because there's only 1 or 2 ways down from this ground. And Miracle now, the back line's dropping down very low. Pops the BKB. Good way to force it out. He's not able to find the Reaper sight to turn this one back around. The black hole, it's on to nothing. It didn't hit anything. They've got the refresher, but they have the mana to go back in. He does with their regen rune as well.
He's got a cave.
Look at this. They're running in all over them. Shackles are there as well. DJ wanting to find a black hole, but look at Liquid. They're beautifully split up, and DJ, it's just going to fall apart. The Ravage comes down afterwards. Liquid running through Fnatic.
Weehaw spaced himself away there too, and DJ felt the pressure to come on to him. There wasn't a sight, but he turned for it anyway, and Liquid, that whole team fight, Liquid are so far apart. They sent Miracle up there. The only reason he was forced to BKB was because of that Spirit Vessel. Yeah. Right? He's trying to like stay alive and keep the damage going, but absolutely masterfully done there from Liquid, and that's why they're one of the best teams, because they look at their opponents and they say, how do we lose this fight? What are these guys trying to do? And you know they're fishing for that black hole, so you just don't give it to them.
Hide away, stay to the side. Doesn't matter if the fight looks weird. You have the sustain on this Liquid team.
I mean, there were moments where they start coming together a little bit, and you could see someone's making this call like, split, and they're just running in like random directions in their team fight. That doesn't look like the optimal play, but they understand it's the only way for Fnatic.
And you look at these guys, Liquid, cool as a cucumber, just gonna run forward brazenly and say, deal with me, Fnatic. Because right now, they don't have the answers. Kunkka's still dead for 17 seconds, and Timbersaw, he's out of action for a minute. So the tier 3 tower gone, now looking for the set Brax and DJs and one last ride. Let's see if we can go in there and deal with it.
Oh, Liquid's here. The tide has come in.
25 seconds until Black Hole is up. They have the sleep gyrocopter not stopped and hitting the towers because of the Aghanim Scepter. And the building, it's going tier 4 towers. They forced the cliff. Fnatic.
Knock. Hello.
They need to have an answer.
And
still a couple of seconds.
Home?
10 seconds until Black Hole. They need to hold on. The Stomp comes out another round. They're losing everything right now. DJ hiding back away again, seeing if he can find a good angle. But it needs to be Liquid that give it to him, and it's not looking like it's going to happen. Miracle making particle effects fly all over the freaking world as he's going to get caught out there. Black Hole on it too. Is it actually enough? Is it? No, they interrupted, but they were able to take down the Agents at the very least. It doesn't look like it's quite going to be there. The Stomp comes out. It wasn't able to time it perfectly. Abed trying desperately to hold on to these racks. They're dropping meteors down from the sky, but was not able to get the Stomp up. They jump in another round. Ice trying desperately to hold on. Triple kill DJ. He found his moment. They need to hold on. He just broke the black hole, but he didn't get Miracle. Miracle trying to close out this game. They take him down inside. No, the Agent. And with that, Team Liquid are moving on. Fnatic out of TI19.
They really tried everything they could in those team fights. Couldn't have asked for much more until those final moments there, but it just wasn't enough. Team Liquid, they held on through that storm that was coming from the side of Fnatic, and they washed away what was left of the Dire team.
Well, you can see Team Liquid able to take the victory there. Impressive showing from them, indeed. And a little bit of love from the crowd there.
They don't get that worked up, I feel like, until they actually win the whole thing at tournaments.
aggro is going to be synonymous with Matu, who could have been one of the other people to be going for that 2-time TI. Now they're playing that same hero without Matu.
Yeah, it feels a little bit odd, but they got the win, right? Like, if you lose that game, you're really looking back at this. You're like, we fell back at this draft, and then we lost with it. But they get the win, you move on to BO3s, and it becomes a lot, not easier, but it feels a lot better now for Liquid.
Yeah, I could see the right decision made. The right decision made. Going for tier 4 towers. Going for tier 4 towers instead of going for mega creep. They actually game. They have all the buyback. Have all the buyback. Goes in and. Miracle dodges that black hole to finish off the game. If he died there, this game could have dragged a little bit more. A lot of sustain, and once the Spirit Vessel was on, that changed the whole game.
Yeah, and it reminded me of, you could see the potential for the Manila Major magic of Fnatic. They had that epic 62-minute game against PSG LGD in the upper bracket before they were PSG, actually. And I thought maybe if he gets Gyro, there's a possibility. Liquid fans have got to be breathing a huge sigh of relief because I cannot imagine the backlash if Liquid go to this next